Welcome to Piano with Stanton Lanier. I'll be sharing why and how I wrote one of my instrumental songs, and then I'll play it for you. I believe we all have a song in our heart, and we can think of our life as a song as we seek to make a positive difference in the world. Today's song is titled Peace. I composed this melody between December 2004 and June 2005, and it's become one of my signature melodies and is a favorite to listeners around the world. A little bit of the story behind this piece of music comes out of a sad story where a little girl died of leukemia before her second birthday. And friends and coworkers of another friend of ours went through about a year of her trying to survive, and we had a lot of hope, but then there was also despair. And in the end, she went on to be with Jesus in heaven. And the night I got the news, I couldn't sleep. And I had been thinking on the verse in John 14, verse 27, where Jesus said, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. I do not give to you as the world gives, so do not let your hearts be troubled and do not be afraid." And I just had this sense that this little girl would want us to know the peace that she now knew in heaven, being with God. And I began to write almost a little bit of a lullaby or a little bit of a little music box kind of sound. But as the melody evolved, it just was to express this sense of peace that we all long to have in our life, I believe. I know I do, in the midst of a hurried and busy world. And you know, this is the Music to Light the World vision of our nonprofit ministry to offer God's peace and rest in a hurried world since 2004. This is like a kind of the essence of what I do. But a lot of different melodies happen. There's a beautiful music video for this song filmed all by myself in a little church chapel with beautiful stained glass windows. So if you haven't seen that, you might enjoy taking that video in. But this song has 4 different sections, and the first 3 are sort of building toward a chorus that's going to be the resolution of the peace that we're looking for. So I'm going to play the little intro for you first, and here's how that goes. That's going to repeat again in a higher octave. But this song is very spatial. There's a lot of space between the notes, which just sort of happened. As I've shared before, I compose by ear. Even though I can read music and took piano lessons for 12 years, I compose by ear. And there's just naturally, in the songs that are very peaceful and hopeful, there's a lot of space and kind of the silence between the notes, but then it allows the piano to ring out as well and just have the beauty to linger and the ringing of the piano. So after that intro section, which plays a couple of times, there's a touch of melancholy, a little bit of sadness and the longing that we have when we're having an unpeaceful day or moment in our life. So this is how that part goes. There's going to be an answer to that's setting up the chorus. Okay, now I'm going to play that fourth part that we've been waiting for and looking for and hoping for, the peace of John 14:27. So the original version of this song appeared on my fourth album, The Voice, and it also appears on December Peace, as well as Treasures of Peace. And there's a really gentle vocalist doing layers of a female vocalist that's like an angel watching over us during the chorus of this song and some little parts of the song as it builds. So the recorded version, the track that you'll hear on Spotify or any of the streaming services or anywhere you may listen, that soft vocal is there as well. And for those of you that are pianists, it's a very on the simpler side of sheet music, and it's in the key of F with the B flat to just mostly white keys and something fairly easy to play, being slower and easier, but still so much beauty and so much peace filling the music. So here's the full song, and I hope you enjoy, and it's a blessing and peace to you today.
God's blessings to you in life and music, and I'll see you next time.